Hi guys, thanks a lot for being here. I am so glad that you are here. I cannot see you, but still, I value your time and presence. However, welcome to this show. I am Ambarish YMC. YMC is my initial. I am not a part of Young Men's Club Association, by the way. Well, so before I get into my content, I'll give you an opportunity to choose whether to watch this video or not to watch this video. I'll tell you why I act this weird. I believe in time. I'm a stern believer of time. Time is everything. Time is the most important resource one could have in hand. It is superior than any other materialistic possessions. Keep the knowledge apart, keep the wisdom apart, but that's superior than any other materialistic possessions. So the way you spend your time, the way you invest in your time, the way you experiment with your time will determine your future and destiny. So I'll give you an option as to continue or discontinue watching this video. My disclaimer will help you with it. And this is my disclaimer, by the way. If you feel that you are really good at English language, this video is not for you. You can simply leave. And if you feel that your literary skills in English is damn good, this video is not for you. You might be better than me, so you can leave it. So I've got my own intentions to make this video. I'll give you a background. What has happened was, I've got a call from my cousin. His name is Vishnu. So he's studying in Karnataka. He is doing his graduation. So he has done his schooling from Kerala through Malayalam medium. Okay. So he is just like me. So he calls me pretty often. So he just want to experiment with me. I'm pretty peaceful in listening to him. So he got a lot of information from here and there. So he talks to me in English. So I'm okay. If he makes some silly mistakes, I'm absolutely okay with it. Because I'm also a student of English language, and even he knows that even I'm also from similar kind of background. I've done my studies till 12th through Malayalam medium, so he knows that I've polished my language. Which I don't agree with him because I've got my own benchmark. The day I speak like Joe Biden, I'll be pretty complacent if I speak like him. Just joking, okay, I cannot be somebody else, but still we'll have to set our benchmark. That's most important. Keep top benchmarks. That's going to help you, nobody else. By the way, so my cousin called me. Okay, he would need some tips to improve his communication skills, to enhance his interpersonal skills. So I provide him a lot of tips, okay, within my capacity, which I don't think that it's ultimate, but still, within my capacity, I've given him a lot of tips. And I thought many aspiring students are reaching out to me on weekly basis, and some young professionals as well. Even in my case, I've got 10 years of exposure in corporate world, so that gives me at least some advantage when I speak to engage with these kind of people, these students and young corporate guys, young aspirational professionals. So I'm going to summarize everything here. And which might help you to improve your own communication skills. Okay, I'll give you 5 tips. Okay, tip number 1: check your mobile phone and uninstall all the irrelevant applications. Number 1, having an aim is the most important thing. We should have just a single aim. So this is nothing against your mother tongue. This is nothing against my mother tongue. I love my mother tongue. I've learned in my mother tongue. Okay, I speak in my mother tongue at my home. My handwriting in Malayalam might be really good, and I used to write Malayalam poems. I used to write in Malayalam. I've got first prize in my district level essay writing competition, which was in Malayalam. But my intention is something different. I want to present my thoughts globally. For that, Malayalam is not really sufficient. So I thought I will learn English. So this is nothing against your mother tongue. You might be from Karnataka, you might be from Kerala, you might be from Arunachal Pradesh, you might be from wherever it is. But now our focus is learn English. So uninstall all irrelevant applications in your mobile phone. You might have got some Malayalam news applications or your applications in your mother tongue. Uninstall everything, and you're going to install everything in English. Try BBC World, try Euronews, try InShot, which will provide you crisp and short news on daily basis. And download The Hindu, download Times of India. You're gonna study everything. You're gonna learn everything in English from today onwards. You're gonna eat English. You're gonna drink English. You're gonna vomit English. How about it? So uninstall all those relevant applications. Okay, that's number one. And number two, you might be a part of a lot of groups in Facebook. You might be a part of a lot of WhatsApp groups, which will be always about communicating in your mother tongue, right? Which is absolutely okay. But in this context, you give a short break for all the stuff. Give a long break, rather, I would say. So if you look at my Facebook application, okay, or if you look at my WhatsApp, I hardly have an application in Malayalam. I'm not bragging myself, or I'm not jeopardizing my own existence, but still that's my requirement. I'll have to polish my language. So I've left all such groups in Facebook. So I've got a lot of interest in domestic politics, but still a lot of unnecessary talks, unnecessary wastage of time, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see all those things on my mobile screen. So I left all those groups. Similarly, in WhatsApp groups, I've got a lot of friends. I've got tremendous friends from my graduation, MBA, that is everything. And I've got a lot of people I've got country cousins as well, and their groups. But I've silenced everything. I've silenced all those groups, and as and when required, I'll just visit it and I will provide my insight as applicable. But majority of my time, I make sure that I spend right. I spend in right group. I follow Joe Biden. Okay. I follow opposition leader in America. I follow all the global leaders across the world. Okay, I follow every damn global personality. So I'm getting an insight as what's happening in their world. Okay, and it's a wonderful way of learning English language. So please do that and unfollow all those friends who keep posting crap. So when I say crap, it's in this context. In context of learning this language. So you make sure that whenever you open your application like Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp, you see only relevant stuff, preferably in English. So this might sound pretty cruel, ruthless, but do that. It's only going to help you. As I said in the beginning, it's all about how you invest your time in. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, there's a new application called Clubhouse. So join in that, and there will be a lot of rooms in that particular Clubhouse in your local language. Don't join such groups. Join groups which you feel that relevant. A lot of globally acclaimed clubhouses, club rooms. Join all those groups. Converse with global personalities and provide your insights. Okay, talk as necessary. So these are really important. So that's number 3. And number 4, watch English movies and web series. I can provide you a list of English movies and web series for sure. It will definitely help English software in your brain flourish. So watch all those movies, and this one I can provide you the list for sure, no doubt about it. And I might have watched approximately 1,000 plus movies, and I've started this soon after my graduation. I've been watching it in every night. I used to watch movies. Okay, I also watch Malayalam movies. It's not that I don't watch it. I watch Hindi movies as well. But still, this really helps me. So keep watching it. Okay, at least a movie a day. So that's mandatory. Depend upon subtitles. It's gonna help you as well. And the last point: read books. Let me tell you something. If you do not read at least 10 books, and if you still complain that you are bad in English, your linguistic skills is poor, then you are responsible. You read at least some 10 books, then you grieve, then you complain that, okay, something is wrong, I need some help. But until unless you read at least some 10 books, you don't have any privilege or eligibility to complain about your inefficiency in that language. So I can help you with some recommendation. Go for Sidney Sheldon books, or even go for some Indian writers, Chetan Bhagat or Robin Sharma. I mean, there are a lot of good books. And there, I'm going to talk about my favorite book. It's called The Kite Runner. It's written by Khalid Hosseini. Go for it. It's a damn good book. It's very simple and straight. And when it comes to movies, I can provide a hell lot of list, right from Schindler's List, The Pianist, The Godfather. And if I talk about web series, go for Breaking Bad. So you'll be really glued to that particular web series, and it's also going to help you. Watch all this stuff and give a break for your local, your mother tongue aspects, your mother tongue materials. So I think I've covered most of the things. You start doing all these things, and automatically you're gonna get some benefit out of it. So that's it for the time being. And if you have got any queries, feel free to reach me. My name is Ambarish YMC. I'm available in Facebook, and I think that's it. Thanks a lot, guys.